Okay, for video one, we are going to start with the foldable that I handed out. If you weren't here or if you've lost it, it will be on Canvas along with these videos. And we're going to start with the example one, add, subtract, multiply two functions. So let's get started here. If I have f of x in blue is 2x plus 4, and g of x in, green, and that's x squared plus 2x minus 1. I want to know what will happen if I add them together, subtract one from a different one, or multiply them by each other. So let's start with addition. When you have addition and subtraction and multiplication, you are just going to do the operation, but substitute the function in. So f plus g of x is just going to be the f function. 2x plus 4 plus the g function, x squared plus 2x minus 1. And so these are parentheses, not lines, just so you know. So quite simple. We went over this in the last chapter when we were dealing with polynomials and adding things together. You just simply add. You just combine like terms. So 2x plus, what can combine with it? What has the same variable risen to the same exponent? X squared? Question mark? No, because they both have an x, but that one has a 2. So we can't add those together. We can do 2x plus 2x and get 4x. We can do 4 plus negative 1 and get 3. And so that leaves this x squared not being able to add with anything. And so our final answer is x squared plus 4x plus 3. And if you want to check your work on these, pick a number. I don't know, 2 is probably my favorite number. And plug it in for x. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And plug it in for this x. Whoop, whoop. 2 squared is 4. 4 plus 2 times 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. And 8 minus 1 is 7. What is f plus g? 8 plus 7, that equals 15. So if I plug 2 into this function, I should get 15. Let's check it out. So 2 squared is 4, plus 4 times 2 is 8, which is 12, and 12 plus 3 is 15. Boom, check your work. Moving on to f minus g. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to take x. Man, it would be really sweet if I could just copy this. Copy, paste. Nope, no such luck. So I'm going to have to rewrite it. And I've got that stupid mess right here. So 2x plus 4. Whoop, whoop, that's an x. And we're going to subtract now g from it. X squared plus 2x minus 1. Now, with subtraction, it's the same thing. You're going to combine like terms, and you can do that one of two ways. You could go 2x minus 2x gives me 0. 4 minus negative 1 gives me 5, and the negative goes here with the x squared. Or you can distribute this negative, which is what I really think you should do. And so now that becomes positive, and your x squared is negative, your 2x is negative, and your 1 is positive because I distributed. So now I have 2x plus negative 2x is 0, and 4 plus 1 is 5, and nothing plus negative x squared is negative x squared. Again, that's the correct answer. Get in the habit of writing it in standard form. So negative x squared plus 5. And we could do the check your work thing. and pick 2 and plug it into each function, which we know is 8 and 7. And so if I do 8 minus 7, I get 1. So 2 squared is 4, negative 4 plus 5 is 1. So that work checks out just great. So last one, we are going to take f of x, which is 2x plus 4, and we are going to multiply it now by g, which is x squared plus 2x minus 1. And now we're not going to FOIL, because you can only FOIL when it's 2 terms by 2 terms, and I hate that word anyways. So we're going to distribute, because this is multiplication, and when it's multiplication we distribute. So 2x times x squared is 2x cubed. 2x times 2x is plus 4x squared. And 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x. And then we do the 4. 4 times x is 4x squared. And 4 times 2x is 8x. Whoa, that's an x. And 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Now, please do not make this your answer. Please simplify where you can, meaning combine like terms. 2x squared can't combine with anything. 2x cubed, and so we leave it as 2x cubed. 4x squared can combine with 4x squared. 4x squared plus 4x squared is 8x squared. Whoa. And negative 2x plus 8x is plus 6x. And then negative 4 plus nothing is negative 4. So that's your final answer. If you get to this part, I'm cool with it. I'll give you the full credit. But if you want to take it to that next level, what do all of these have in common? Yep, you guessed it, a 2. So if we pull that 2 out, 2x cubed plus 4x squared plus 3x. This is really hard to write, by the way, with this mouse. And minus 2. That is a better answer. If you get to this, you are well on your way to awesomeness. So let's just do the check really quick. We know that f times g would be 8 times 7, which would be 56. So 2 cubed is 8, and 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So we got 8 plus 16. I'm going to do the check my work. 8 plus 16. Then we've got plus 3 times 2, which is 6, minus 2. So 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 and 6 is 12. 12 and 16 is 28. And 28 times 2 is 56. 8 times 7 is 56. So we checked our work. That means we got a 100% correct. That means we are done. Goodbye.